Hey friends, welcome or welcome back. We recently hit 1,000 subscribers. How awesome is that? To celebrate, I will be hosting a giveaway. I will include a few items from this collection along with a special surprise that I will mention later on in this video. Stay tuned. To start things off, I had these two pens inked, but I kind of got tired of the ink in them because they hold such a large ink capacity. So I wanted to just kind of like decorate these two pages in my Hobonichi Hone. And what I found out is that I actually really liked the color of the two inks merging with the shimmer that you can see here. So I wanted to recreate that. The first thing that I did is I took the Mahjong C1. It is a demonstrator pen with a clear barrel, and right now it is inked with Ferris wheel press Atlas iron ore. I'm unscrewing it so that I can grab some of the ink from the barrel, and so we're going to start with 1 drop of that and 1 drop from this Twisby, which is holding Wearing Gold Pride and Prejudice. Blend it all together and we get this kind of like purple ink. It kind of reminds me of Covico Summer Purple, but with shimmer. Now we're gonna try 2 drops of Ferris wheel press Atlas iron ore and 1 drop of the Wearing Gold ink. This one's definitely darker. 3 drops of Atlas iron ore and 1 drop of Wearing Gold Pride and Prejudice. There's something really satisfying about swatching inks. 3:1 ratio. Now I know I definitely wanted more darkness than purple, so that's why I keep going up on the droplets from Ferris wheel press. So this one is gonna be a 4-in-1. I know they all kind of look the same, but once they dry, you're more likely to be able to tell the difference. To make it even more intense, I decided to do a 5-in-1 swatch. As you can see in the bottom left-hand corner, I accidentally made the ink smear. What happened was that it's been pulling on the page and I decided to flip to see if it bled through the back of that page, and of course the excess ink just slid down the page. So I'm just making a note here of what inks I used in this mix. I wrote the first ink first so I know like what that first number stands for, and then I wrote this other ink second, so all the ones are going to be the Wearing Gold Pride and Prejudice. I settled for the 1+1 because I wanted to see some purple in mine and I liked the shading and the sheen in that one. Along with the shimmer, I like the shimmer in that one too. So I decided to ink up my Covico Sport. This one is the iridescent pearl version, and I had a little bit of trouble getting it started, so I had to push the converter down to get the nib primed, but it's very smooth. I like it a lot. This has a double broad nib. So much fun making little swirls and scribbles on the page to show off my new ink creation. And now here's a little bit of close-up to see how that ink looks. It definitely looks like Covico Summer Purple to me, but with a little bit of shimmer. I wanted to mix this next one with Wearing Gold Value because the ink itself is kind of pale and I found that I don't really like it too much. So we're going to take some of that from the Mahjong again, and here's the 1:1. 1 droplet of Ferris wheel press Atlas iron ore. Here it's going to be 2 droplets of Wearing Gold Value. I wanted something to be kind of like a light, or like a, not pastel green, but like a darker version of a pastel green. This one had a lot of ink. It was like a 1-in-6. Oops. Yeah, that happened again. See, that's what I was trying to say earlier. I lift the page when the ink's not fully dry and it just streaks down the page. So, but you kind of get the idea still. 1 plus 2 and 1 plus 6. For this next one, I wanted to do 1 plus 5 because I felt like maybe there was a little too much green in the 1 and 6. I actually really like this Ferris wheel press Atlas iron ore. It's just that I had so much of it in that one pen that I got tired of it for the month. But I'm always hesitant to put ink back into the bottle, and I didn't have enough empty ink vials to just like store it in a ink vial. So this is my solution, to just mix new inks out of it. I settled on an ink color and a pen that I wanted to ink up. I chose one of my more affordable pens, my Pilot Kakuno, with a medium nib. This actually has a messed up nib because I dropped it and it's a little scratchy because it landed on a nib. But see, this is the reason that I try to choose pens that I don't want to ruin by accident, and also like pens that I'm able to take apart for cleaning in case the feed gets stopped up by my mix or whatever. So this one required a little bit of priming from the converter, and it is the 1:6 ratio. Once I primed it, it was a lot better, and I'm writing on the Kokyo Campus paper instead of the Hobonichi Home. Now that I've mixed 2, I'm on a roll. Here is the Diamine Cardinal. It is from the 2022 Diamine Ink Vent calendar, and I decided to do a 1:1 on that. I also did a 2:1 just to see if that one would make it more red than gray. And of course, a 3:1 ratio. 3 drops of Cardinal and 1 drop of Atlas iron ore. I ended up mixing a few more inks, and I will share in the swatches to follow. Now for the extra special part of the giveaway announcement. It is a collaboration that I did with Tori from Stationery Universe on Instagram. She has an online stationery shop, and she approached me when I made my ink bottle stickers. They're in my Etsy shop. She saw a vision of these becoming wooden stamps, and thanks to her, we have created this product, and I'm super excited to share it with you. You can get it on her website, and she's also been visiting some of the pen shows. For one lucky person, you're actually going to win this if you enter our giveaway. So to celebrate 1,000 subscribers, Tori and I have partnered to gift away 1 set of these stamps. Along with this, you will also be getting a set of stickers from my sticker shop, Two Sad Dumplings Co. on Etsy, which I will go over in about a few minutes. In the meantime, let's go back to the swatching. The first one, I guess the pen ran out, but it was a Lamy All-Star medium nib, and I had Warringal Wayfarer with Monteverde Pumpkin Cake in there. The second one was my Lamy Safari, also with a medium nib, and that one was inked with the Atlas iron ore and the Diamine Cardinal mix that you guys saw earlier. The third one is in my Pilot Kakuno medium nib and a Ferris wheel press Atlas iron ore crossed with the Warringal Value. Now the Coveco Sport you guys saw earlier as well, with the double broad nib, the Atlas iron ore, and the Warringal Pride and Prejudice. And then for the ones that you guys didn't see, I have the Pilot Metropolitan with a medium nib. I used the Atlas iron ore and mixed Monteverde Fire Opal. Finally, we have the Esterbrook SD in a medium nib, and that is inked with Atlas iron ore mixed with Diamine Bliss. I love that these all have a little bit of shimmer in them, and it created a new color I don't really have in my collection. Will I use them again? I don't know. The Value one was kind of dry. All the other ones are pretty wet, surprisingly, and it made my Pilot Metropolitan actually enjoyable. I guess it was a very wet writer this time. The purple one is a very nice dark purple. I also really like the red, like the black red that kind of came out in the mix with Diamond Cardinal. I want to show you some new releases, 2 of which are coming to my shop soon. I decided to make sticker labels that you can use on sample ink vials. The reason I'm writing this twice is because I messed up on the first sticker and I felt like the letters were too close together. I love how it shows off the shimmer, and I hope you guys will like it too. These are the circle stickers that you can place on top of your ink vial. I'm intentionally over coloring it so that you can peel it and attach it to the top of your cap without showing any white space. I'm applying the label in a vertical fashion here, but I think I might recommend you actually do it horizontally around the bottle, kind of like what Goulet Pens does. And of course, here's the circle label on top and the view of that. I really like how this turned out. I will insert a clip here of what it looks like after I ran it under water. I do not want to make any claims about it being waterproof. You can see it kind of bleeds a little bit, but it does a pretty good job of holding up when running it underwater. The final giveaway will include all of these stickers from my stationery store, along with the ink bottle stamp set from Tori's store that I showed you guys earlier. So you'll get your new pen day stickers, your currently ink stickers, you'll get some bottle stickers as well, and these fun little floral stamp stickers that I made that are perfect for summer. I will have the instructions on how to enter the giveaway in the description below. If you enjoyed this Inky vlog, please give me a thumbs up and head on over to this playlist to see more. Thanks!